little girl with a whole lot of talent. 7-year-old Sanaa's sewing skills are well beyond her years.
I just like to sew, and it's very fun. You do it like a lot of days, and you make a lot of money, so.
An aspiring fashion designer, Sanaa runs her own business called Olivia Marie Designs, sewing custom pillows and selling them for about $15. But the pillows she's making today are extra special.
There's a starting point, and all you do is go around the whole pillow and stop at a point, kind of about a starting point, but leave a space that you can fit your hand in so you can stuff the pillow.
Sanaa's mom, Michaela Gooseby, is a classmate and friend of Tawana Hendricks, whose 1.5-year-old son, Centorius Charlos, was killed in a horrible accident back in April.
It's terrible. I couldn't imagine I don't want to cry.
Made me feel emotional and sad.
Gooseby says when she told Sanaa the news, she and her sister asked if they could donate all their savings and sell pillows to help the family.
It feels awesome. I'm so glad they're so selfless and they're willing to help others more than they think about their own.
Hendricks has a GoFundMe page to raise money to buy a headstone for baby Charlos. And this small seamstress is sewing away, hoping her pillows will help provide baby Charlos a proper place to rest.
Please buy a pillow to support baby Carlos.
With the formal parades, the torch making its final stop, and crowds of cheering fans, all the excitement we'll be seeing in Rio, right here in Stillwater. But this isn't just any Olympics. It's special for a reason.
Athletes that were very quiet, withdrawn, they get involved in this and they build up their self-confidence, so it just changes their life.
After 47 years, the Oklahoma Special Olympics expanding from 200 athletes to more than 5,000 this year, ready to compete. Athletes like Misty McDowell from Ninnekah.
I've done 50-meter dash and I've done the javelin.
Today she got a silver.
But this girl beat me by a second.
She's been running since she was 8. Now she runs for her kids.
I was looking at them, and I seen them, then I threw it farther.
10-year-old Bree Johnson has been in a wheelchair her whole life. Tomorrow she's hitting the softball field.
I get really nervous, that's all I can say.
After a lot of training,
We try overhand, underhand, and we try sideways.
and cheering from her family,
Yay, Bree! Faster! Move it!
competition from every corner of the state, and motivation for more than just a medal.
I'm going to compete and have fun. It just kind of makes me feel like I can do anything.
A neighborhood without sidewalks. This road, Bubba Lowe's only path when he leaves the house to visit neighbors or simply get some fresh air.
He goes up and down the street every day.
But despite the crumbling conditions, his wife Valerie worries the double amputee could get knocked out of his chair. Valerie told Fox 25 she has pleaded with the city several times to repave the road.
Nothing at all.
And has been met with no response.
And they're talking about over here on 15th, opening it up, going all the way to Western. So that's going to be more traffic down here and more damage to these wonderful roads.
The other downside to this daunting drive, the wear and tear on cars, bikes, and of course, Bubba's wheelchair.
Tires and shocks and all that, because it wears them out really fast, just like on a car.
Yeah, it's just a weird catch-22. Every time that you go to the gas pump to fill up, you, of course, pay state taxes. And at the same time, you are providing income and profit to the state's oil and gas companies.
And I want to show you the intersection where it's closed off, completely blocked by cones. Police aren't letting anyone go by. And we want to show you why it's closed down. Here's the wreck here, and you can see police investigators are out here investigating. They've been here for about an hour, so this wreck has to be very serious.
Now, beside me are the colors of the pride flag, and written on each and every flag is one of the names of the victims whose life was taken on Sunday, a total of 49 people. I'm actually joined now by Casey Catlett, who is the assistant director of the Gender and Equality Center here at OU. Now, Casey, we think of gay nightclubs and gay bars as safe havens for gay people.
This is all that is left of a historic Duncan building. It was completely destroyed in a fire earlier on this morning.
And they were in need of a new basketball court. And tonight it looks like they have one, thanks to one very generous donor.
Well, obviously a heartbreaking loss for Thunder fans, but now the question is, will KD be back to finish what he started?
But it's not an easy process. Just getting the beer from the brewery itself It then goes to a distributor who makes the delivery to your local bar or sells it back to Roughtail at a slightly higher price.
Those are the yards and touchdowns provided by one James Washington, who got the Cowboys off to a great start.
We were able to get the deep ball thrown. We felt like that would be our advantage going into the game. Try to offset it as much as possible, rushing the ball and get the ball thrown down the field and try to get our receivers on the defensive backs.
You know, I try to tell myself you gotta see yourself doing it before you do it. So, and Gundy always tells us, you know, the night before the game, take 5 minutes to think of what you're gonna do in tomorrow's game. And I definitely had that dream, and it came to reality.
You know, we knew, you know, they were going to kind of give us some things where we could take the deep ball and give it up to James. And it wasn't just going to be James. It could have been anyone, any one of our outside guys. So, you know, James stepped up today, and I feel like we've got somebody different stepping up each game. And we're just an unselfish team, and we want to win.
Now, you got to figure a win like this is bound to get the attention of the College Football Playoff Committee.